On today's edition of Red Cape Sports, I'm going to be going over all these different variations of cards, what you should be looking out for, how to identify rookies, how to identify serial number cards, the whole 9 yards. But before we get into that, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, let me know if you learned anything, or most of you just let me know how dumb I am and how I'm a fat Luca, which is totally fine, by the way. And then, of course, you can also subscribe to our channel, but most importantly, Mitch wants me to tell you all that you can snap a photo of a card and upload it to our Facebook page.
Bird, it's okay. It's okay. Somebody called me Zach Galifianakis.
Well, it's pretty.
It's like Hangover 3 over here.
Jeez. Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Red Cape Sports. Today is going to be a very interesting video because we're going to go over a video that a lot of commenters have asked us to do for quite some time now. So without really introducing it, I'm just going to jump right into it and basically explain the differences of cards. As I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, what is a base card? What is an RPA? What is serial number? So we're just going to jump into that. So for the most part, at least when it comes to baseball, Topps is probably going to be the king. So right here, I just have a Pete Alonso base rookie card. So this is literally just a base card. You buy the set Series 1, and you can potentially pull this card. And you can tell that it's a rookie card. I'm sure we'll zoom in. On the upper left-hand corner here, you have the little RC logo. So that's the easiest way to tell if it's a rookie. It's not always going to be in the upper left-hand corner, but it's going to be in a corner. So that's how you can tell that a card is a rookie card, which means that it's the player's first year playing. Maybe not their first year since being drafted, but at least their first year playing. And there is a slight difference in these two cards. Now, maybe to new collectors, you wouldn't necessarily notice the difference, but if you look closely on this card here, this is a Topps Chrome. Now, can you pull this card from the same type of pack that I pulled to this one? The answer is no. So this is actually Topps Chrome, so you would actually have to purchase Topps Chrome in order to get this. This card will be valued to most collectors at a higher price. And to some, they would actually much prefer just the base cardboard old-fashioned card. However, in my opinion, it's a sharp-looking card, and I personally much prefer to have this. And then, as time went on, they started doing something slightly different. You might be able to pick it up on here, but in the lower left-hand corner, this card is numbered. And it is numbered 65 out of 75. Now, why did, NBA Hoops, Panini, Topps, Upper Deck, why did all these companies start doing that? Well, for those of you who don't know, the 80s and 90s are what we like to call the junk wax era, aka overproduced cards. So these companies were just printing off cards, printing off. And yes, oh, it's awesome, I have this player's rookie card. True, but so do 850,000 other people. So these cards weren't necessarily worth a lot, and that's why, unfortunately, all the time in the hobby, it is kind of funny. And I'm not laughing at people when they tell me, but I do chuckle at the fact that people always say, oh, I have such and such card, it's probably 30, 40 years old, it's gotta be worth something, right? Well, the answer is, no, it's not, because they were just overproduced. So anyway, getting back to this, what that means is that there are only 75 of these cards, of these Robin Lopez cards in existence. So that kind of adds a reassurance to the hobby, a reassurance to the collector, and it provides some validity that you know exactly what you're getting and how many there are. Now, of course, the lower this is, so if you get a one-on-one, it's certainly going to drive up the price. In this case, if you have number 42, because Robin Lopez's number is 42, that'll also drive up the price. And then, of course, if you have number 1, or in this case, the last number of the running. So this one, again, is out of 75. Most people call that a silver. Whereas this Michael Chavez is out of 299. So there are many more of these cards. But you can see, although it is a Bowman Chrome, so again, you can't purchase that from this. You can't even purchase it from there, pardon me. You would need to purchase Bowman, and then you would find out that it's Bowman Chrome from here. Now this isn't a Bowman, a Bowman Chrome first rookie. We'll get into that maybe another episode, but it is a parallel card. So if I kind of twinkle twinkle little star. So these are just great ways that Topps came out with really making cards more, well, I guess to get the kids involved, because as we all know, we do need to get more kids involved into the hobby. So that's just another variation there. Next up, moving along with Topps. So these are pretty cool cards. These are 35th anniversary cards. So you can see there with 35. It is a rookie card, and you can see right here that it's a rookie card. And again, it is slightly of a parallel. But then we also have another Cedric Mullins. So the difference here, and I'll turn it around, this is just a base card in this promo set. It's not numbered at all, so you can see there's nothing on it. Yes, it is a rookie, but it's not serial numbered, such as this card. And this card is serial numbered, pardon me. So this is 18 out of 50, and you can see right here at the bottom in the middle. So we know that there are only 50 of these Cedric Mullins cards in existence. So that is something definitely to keep of note. Typically speaking, serial cards, they just sell better because you know exactly how many there are. And of course, just like economic supply and demand certainly do affect the market. Next up, unfortunately, Mitch did leave me with the worst hockey player that I can think of in Robert Thomas. I'm just not a fan of this guy, but this is what we like to call a patch card. And I believe it also is a rookie patch card. Yes, it is. And this one is even numbered out of 499. Again, you can see that. So when you have your cards, don't just expect that what they are, just take the time to look. You can see here clearly it does say that it's a rookie and that it's numbered. And these patch cards are pretty cool. So they do say that they're game worn. How much of that is true, I don't know. I don't know if they have these guys put on a jersey, quickly take it off, put on a jersey, quickly take it off. But regardless, these cards are really cool. I mean, you literally have a piece of Robert Thomas's jersey, one way, shape, or form, and it is numbered. So that's pretty cool. And then you can even go one step further. This is what we like to call RPAs, which stands for Rookie Patch Autograph. So right here we have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful National Treasures RPA of Jorge Soler. So it's an RPA, the rookie part, because it is a rookie card. The P stands for the patch, so you can see this massive patch here from Jorge Soler's jersey back when he was with the Cubs. And then of course the autograph. This one's really cool too, so, and I will show the difference. Oops, pardon me. Anyway, we might edit that out. Mitch just made fun of me for almost, destroying his card. But this card here, the National Treasures, you can see it's actually, the signature is on the actual card. Typically speaking, this will actually increase the value, not just the fact that it is National Treasures, but when you are looking for RPAs, if you can, for the most part, it is better to get an on-card auto rather than just a sticker that they later on put on. So you can see that right here. Maybe if I do this, so you can see that it is a sticker. It's still an authentic autograph. It's just, unfortunately it was signed on a sticker and then later put on the card. Nevertheless, really cool. This one's actually numbered out of 49, so there's only 49 of these bad boys. And that's really cool. And then last but certainly not least, Mitch just put this probably because I'm a big Buckeye fan. But nevertheless, this guy played for the Wolverines, Dante DiVincenzo, and he had a couple clutch shots in March Madness, which is pretty cool. This is just a beautiful card, another Immaculate Collections, beautiful autograph. You can see that it is an on-card auto. It's just beautiful, honestly. Maybe not the player, but just for the purpose of this video, it's just a beautiful card. This one is numbered 72 out of 99, pardon me. So there's only 99 of these, which certainly makes the card go up in value. And believe it or not, I'm sure Mitch can correct me if I'm wrong, but both of these cards were under $25, which is fantastic, especially for a player who hit 48 home runs and set his franchise single-season home run record with the Kansas City Royals, same team that George Brett played for. Another thing that I do want to mention is anytime that you purchase your cards, not in person or not in your local card shop, so specifically eBay or maybe even other online variations of purchasing cards, make sure that the card is actually in immaculate condition. You can see this one right here. Mitch didn't pick up on it right away because of course he doesn't have the best eye in the city like Frank or myself, but nonetheless it's still a good buy. It's just that if he goes to grade this, there is a slight nick in the upper left hand corner of this card, which of course when it goes into grading, this card, at least in my opinion, no way it gets a 10. So those are just a couple things to consider when you all buy cards. I hope that you all learned something, and if you didn't learn something, I hope that I could at least entertain you. So until next time, keep stacking those cards.